Before we get into today's video, I just want to say hashtag free Ed Oliver in the comment section. My man's locked up doing a little bid right now. YouTube and threw him in jail. They need to free my demon, man.
They done freed the demon. Yeah, they done fuck around, freed the demon. Crazy. Freed the demon, demon home. These niggas can't take the real. Free the real, nigga.
Tell YouTube justice system to chill out on tall Ed, man. Free my demon in the chat, man. Free Ed Oliver till it's backwards. But nah, in all seriousness though, man, they do need to free my man Ed Oliver's channel. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he should be back out here getting active on Tuesday. So again, free Ed in the chat and go check out the great Commander King's channel. Those four gentlemen are killing it over there to be caught up on all of Ed Oliver's posts until he's able to post on his own channel. And once again, thank you to Street Scores, Rico, and Ed Oliver for stopping by on the channel last night. Check out that stream if you haven't already. And last but not least, subscribe to my new duo channel with my guy ProTech, as we're going to bring Commander content over there for you guys. Really fire content, so check that out. Link is down below in the description. If you guys been watching the channel all season long, you've known that Jaden Daniels, Dan Quinn, and just this whole regime has instilled a new confidence in me that really hasn't existed in all of my fandom. The Washington Commanders, in my opinion, is now expected to win and now should go into every game feeling like they can win. That exuberance comes from the players and the work that they've put in all season long, and also it bleeds into the fan base, as now fans, and for the first time in years, feel like we can actually make a playoff run. In today's video, I want to go over some statistics that kind of prove my point as to why I believe Washington is the favorite in this game. Even though on the betting websites we're technically the underdogs, statistics and stats backing up Washington actually should be the favorite. And if you do some betting out there, I would take Washington as the money line. Without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. Want to to 9,000 subscribers, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video.
The way that we live is not for everybody. We're going to run and put our bodies on people in a violent manner.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she clap her hands, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's on.
You know what time it is. It's time to come out.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me.
Surprise! Guess what's making its way back into your space after its 2-year hiatus? You've guessed it, Juan Gotti's Top of the Morning show will be back January 6, 2025, live at 9 a.m. Mondays and Wednesdays. So bring your coffee and all your morning dews with you as we're back on Top of the Morning show. See you over there.
Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on.
About that loss, JD5 go to Tampa Bay and showing off. Rookie of the year, that's in the bag. Thinking about a Super Bowl ring up on my hand. The last 12 win was 19 years in Tampa Bay. It's time to go to Tampa Bay, take over Tampa Bay. We need 23 up on that back end. The only person that could stop Mike Evans is Marshawn Lattimore. We need the ball to score more. So, first things first, I'm a Washington Commanders fan through and through, so I already know that a lot of people are going to just think, oh man, he's been a homer. He's just saying that his team's going to win because his team is going to win, and of course he's going to support his team. But that's not just the case. Of course, I'm going to root for my team, and I'm going to say my team is going to win because I genuinely feel that way. But I'm also the same kind of guy that will admit, hey, I don't feel good about this game. I think we're going to lose. I don't expect us to win, because that's just how I am. However, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is a really good team, but I think we're a better team. Not to mention, I'm very superstitious, okay? I feel like if a team plays you twice in a season and they beat you the first time, you're going to always get your get back the second time, or at least you're going to play much, much better than you did the first time. It's no kidding. The Buccaneers gave us belt, whooped us the first time we played them this season, but we are a much different team. And here comes some of the stats that I want to show as proof in this video. Washington is undefeated when playing a team a second time this season. Played the Eagles a second time, we won. We played the Cowboys a second time, we won. And now the Buccaneers are going to get a second opportunity to play us, and I think we can win this game. We're coming in with a much more, advanced Jaden Daniels, which a much better Cliff Kingsbury, and much better defense as well, with Marshawn Lattimore most likely being ready to play, and that's going to be a worse nightmare for Mike Evans. And then we're also coming in with a 5-game win streak, man. Like, we're one of the hottest, if not the hottest team entering the playoffs, and I know a lot of people want to make this comparison to the New York Giants back in 2011 when they won their Super Bowl. They were the 6th seed. They went on to they had one of the worst defenses, 25th ranked defense, and they found a way to win a Super Bowl because of that prolific offense and Eli Manning leading the way. And they had momentum going into the playoffs, winning a lot of those games too. So you can see some of the similarities. And also what gives me, ultra confidence is that the NFC is not really heavy, really. Like, there's no Lamar Jackson, there's no Patrick Mahomes, there's no Josh Allen. Like, there's no team on the NFC side of things that really puts fear in your heart besides Detroit. And Detroit is just overall talent-wise and team is very, very good. But they don't have that super dog at quarterback that's just going to kill you. And it's like, oh, man, we can't get a stop. We've seen Jared Goff turn over the ball 5 times, okay? We know Baker Mayfield is a dog, 41 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, but we know he's prone to have a interception or two in a game. We have a way to rush the passer and contain Baker Mayfield. It could be a long day for him, but that's where we have to come in and do our job. Washington is now adding Marshawn Lattimore into the fold, and anytime Marshawn Lattimore has faced Mike Evans, he's always held Mike Evans to career lows. And the 2 times that they faced off, once in the postseason, he was held to -1 yards, and Mike Evans also has 2 suspensions under his belt and fined for hundreds of $1,000s, and Marshawn Lattimore's only been fined for like $10,000. P.S. I did do a full breakdown of their beef history on yesterday's video, so go check that out if you haven't already. But I say that to say we see who gets in whose head more, and we see who really is affected by the matchup more. Marshawn Lattimore lives for this kind of moment, and he's ready to put belt on Mike Evans. And not to mention, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are dealing with a couple of injuries. No Chris Godwin's going to be out there this go round, and one of their, I believe, defensive players did just suffer a car crash injury, and it sucks for him. I'm praying for him, and I'm hoping for a speedy recovery. You never like to see no one gets hurt, but that is going to truly affect them on the field, and that could definitely rear its ugly head against Washington, her high prolific offense. I think Washington's ability to come on the road and semi-take over Raymond James Stadium, as we know it's going to be a lot of Washington fans are going to be there in attendance, it can kind of even out the feel of the game. I do think it's going to be a good game nevertheless, and I do think the Buccaneers are going to show up, and I think Washington is going to show up, but I have us winning this game. This is the most confident I've been in a game in the playoffs ever in my life. Like 2012, I was confident, but I was a kid. All I really wanted to see was RG3 running around. And 2015, I was nervous as hell watching that game because I think the game before that was Seattle and Minnesota, and I think the Vikings had just missed the field goal. And then we came on at 4 o'clock, Packers Redskins, and I was nervous as hell watching that game and getting ready for that game. And then in 2020, come on, man, we knew we wasn't supposed to be there for real. So I was pretty much chilling. But this is the game that I feel is super, 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 super confident in. And this is the one game, other than the Rams game, that I feel like Washington would have been able to, take advantage of in wild card weekend. Washington has so much history with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It is insane. So obviously in 2020, the Taylor Heineke game, we competed in that game, but we always knew we wasn't going to win that game. And back in 2005, Washington's last playoff victory was against this same Tampa Bay Buccaneers team down in Tampa Bay or Raymond James Stadium. And then in 1999, what a lot of you older fans out there say the last time Washington had a legit shot to win a Super Bowl was that season, and we messed up because we had a bad snap, and the Buccaneers ultimately won.
Have to throw the ball.
Not to mention the countless regular season matchups that we always have that go down to the wire. Taylor Heineke beating Tom Brady back in 2021. DeAndre Carter touchdown. Terry McLaurin taking that big hit, but holding in the catch. And then obviously 2015, you had Kirk Cousins. You liked that game where we came back from a major comeback, down big in the first half. And then obviously in 2018, where Ryan Fitzpatrick threw for a gazillion yards, and we still found a way to win 16-3. Josh Norman with the great pick on the 1 yard line. We have some crazy battles with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I don't think Sunday is going to be any different. I think it's going to be just like that. I think both offenses are going to be able to score and move the ball efficiently on one team's defense, but the difference is going to come late into the game. Jaden Daniels, late game magic yet again, late game heroics for like the gajillionth time this season. He's going to march Washington's down the field, and he's going to walk us off with the touchdown. I would not prefer it to be like that, as Dan Quinn loves to say, and he said recently, like, yeah, we're very, very prolific and comfortable in late game situations. That doesn't have to be the case. We can win comfortable. Like, I would love that. Like, can we please win comfortable versus the Buccaneers? I would love to win by 10, 14, 17, 21, but the reality and the realistic of the situation is Washington's going to be in yet another cardiac arrest game. So get y'all, defibrillators out. Get whatever you need to kind of resuscitate yourself. I always struggle with that word. But whatever you need, man. Take your pills. Like, it's going to be a wild one on Sunday, man. Washington's going to have your heartbeat racing. So make sure you guys are prepared for Sunday. But nevertheless, I think Washington's going to win this game, man. The three big factors, again, we're undefeated when facing the team a second time. Mike Evans always has his career low against Marshawn Lattimore. We are playing with the ultra confidence with having a 5-game win streak. And obviously, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers home crowd isn't going to be as ruckus as, let's say, a Philly, especially in the cold. So I think a lot of things play in Washington's factor, and I think Washington's going to end up getting the victory. But we'll save more of that for my Pro Tech and Gotti channel. Link is down below in the description. And then obviously tomorrow on the channel, I'm going to have a full breakdown and preview of how I think this game is going to go. But as I said before, make sure you guys spam. But as I said earlier, make sure you guys spam free Ed in the chat, man. I need to free my guy, Ed Oliver, man. He's doing his little bit. He's behind bars right now. Just got off the jail phone with him, man. He's in good spirits, man. So make sure you guys spam that in the comment section. But as always, it's me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We want to road to 9,000 subscribers, so that'd be greatly appreciated if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Don't forget, song is dropping today at 4 p.m. as well. Jaden Daniels. Playoff song. As y'all know, I always make songs about the team. I've been doing it for 4 years now, so we got another one dropping at 4 p.m. on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe, be easy out there. Peace.